All right, let's look at how to multiply decimals. My problem is 5 6/10 times 7 2/10. We need to multiply these two decimals. Step 1 is going to be to rewrite it without decimals. So we're going to rewrite without decimals. And I have a whiny dog. I'm going to let her out. Okay, so with rewriting it without decimals, we also want to make sure that we are stacking the numbers and lining up the numbers. With adding and subtracting, we lined up the decimals. For multiplying, we want to line up the numbers. So when we rewrite it, we would have 56 times 72. So there's no numbers, like I won't need placeholder zeros in a multiplication problem. So now we're going to, step 2, multiply like normal. We're just going to multiply these two numbers. So 56 times 72. We will start with the 2. 2 times 6 is 12. I'm going to carry the 1. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Make sure your place values and your numbers are lined up. We always have to start with a 0 or a double 0 when moving on to the next number. 7 times 6 is 42, so I put my 2, and I'll carry the 4. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 4 is 39. Again, making sure all of my numbers are lined up here. Okay, so I had 2 digits on the bottom, which means I should have 2 lines of numbers. Now we're going to add. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus 9 is 10. Carry the 1, which is 4. And then we're on to step 3. So step 3 is going to have us look back at our original problem and figure out how many numbers were behind decimals. So we will need to count digits behind the decimal in both factors. Okay, so if I had 5.6 times 7 2/10. Sorry, my workstation fell apart. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so we're going to count the digits that are behind the decimals. So behind means behind. And right here I have 1, and here I have 1. So I have a total of 2 numbers behind the decimal. Y'all, I'm not restarting this video. You are absolutely just going to see the web camera crashing and burning. I'll try to hold it. We're almost done. Okay, so we had 2 numbers behind the decimal. So step 4 and the final answer, or the final step, is to move our decimal from our answer this many times to the left. So we're going to move decimal in the product Okay, we're going to move the decimal in the product. So the product was 4032. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I need to move the decimal 2 times. So the decimal, when we don't see a decimal, guys, where is the decimal? It's always going to be at the end. So right now, that's my decimal. I'm going to move it 2 times to the left. So 1 jump, 2 jumps. So that's my new decimal. This is my old decimal. So my answer would be 40 and 32 hundredths, boxed nice and neat.